After May 1st, keep your money in cash. Not stocks, not real estate, just cash. A global crash is coming. Big assets are already losing value. Wait for late 2025 to early 2026. That's when everything hits bottom. That's when your $10,000 becomes $100,000. $100,000 becomes $1 million. $1 million becomes tens of millions. Be patient. Be ready. Save this video. We'll see it happen together.
Right now, everyone looks fine, smiles, posts, luxury, but behind the scenes, they're eating instant noodles, pickled vegetables, struggling in silence, all for the image. All to say, I'm not affected. But let's be real. Are you really okay? Or just pretending?
In Guangzhou, a box lunch that costs only 4 yuan, about $0.55 founded USD, is selling like hotcakes. For that price, you get 4 dishes, scrambled eggs, potatoes, noodles, and pickled veggies. That's not an upgrade in consumption. That's survival. People are calling it economic progress. But really? Either you're lying, or you're not paying attention.
I really can't believe it. This year, even rice is hard to sell. Today, I ran out of rice at home, so I went to the wholesale market to buy a few bags. The owner told me that this year, the grain and oil business is really tough. According to the latest statistics, the sales of rice have decreased by 30%. I don't get it. If you're cutting back on vegetables and meat, I can understand, but don't you have to eat rice? Are people not eating rice anymore?
Think about that. If people can't afford rice, what can they afford? Smoking? Out the window. Millions of people are quitting, not for health, but to save money. They're saying things like, I don't want my family to lose its backbone because of me. In business, it's no different. Companies that once sold high-end products are now slashing prices to 18.91 yuan just to survive. Their strategy? Cut costs, shrink teams, and hope to stay alive. In the Yangtze River Delta, a major port area, business activity is down 30 to 40%. Let's be clear, this isn't a short-term dip. It's a long-term recession. And people feel it hard.
In Jiangjiakou, many of my friends who returned from Beijing are now running back to Beijing.
In Shanghai, consumer spending dropped 14% this March. Even in Beijing, which saw a small increase, jobs are vanishing. Across China, wages are back to 10 years ago levels. People are forced to take low-paying, exhausting jobs. And still, those jobs are drying up. Middle-aged workers, many say they feel like they're being pushed out, eliminated. One man said, I've lowered my salary expectations, but I still get no response. Sound familiar? Look at Jiangsu, once full of opportunity, now full of empty shops. Wages, down. Jobs, gone. In Guangdong, people take jobs for 6 yuan hour. That's about $0.85 USD. Every morning, lines of people wait for a shot at day labor. Only a few get picked. The rest walk away. Again, businesses are shutting down left and right. Storefronts read, closing down and stock clearance. 93% of physical stores are closing. That means nearly everyone working in them loses their job. Even informal work isn't safe. City management fines street vendors. Police tow cars. It's pressure from all sides. Now, think about housing. In Shanghai, if you don't buy a house, you win. If you don't get married, you win. If you don't start a business, you win. How upside down is that? One woman sleeping on the street in Wuhan said, I have nowhere to go, no job, no money. I can't even tell my family. Families are cracking under the weight. Marriages are breaking. One couple argued because only one income supports the whole family. Bills, kids' tuition, food. It's too much. Men in their 40s say, if I lose this job, I'll never get another. 2 laws seem to rule. Firstly, 90% of unemployed middle-aged men never return to the workforce. Secondly, if joblessness lasts over a year, 90% of marriages break. Starbucks has become a shelter for unemployed workers. Public libraries are filled with middle-aged job seekers. Young people? It's no better. New graduates, even from top universities, can't find work. One girl said, I studied for years, and now I'm going to work as a waitress for 3,000 yuan. Was it worth it? She's not alone. Millions of new grads face the same future. Long hours, low pay, no hope, And yes, real estate is sinking. Agents can't talk about how bad it is because it's illegal. But no one's buying homes. Everyone's broke. People are angry. Some even say, why bother doing things the right way? I need quick money. The trade war with the U.S. only makes things worse. In April 2025, Trump added new tariffs on Chinese goods. Electronics, clothes, all got more expensive by 10 to 15%. Behind the scenes, China secretly reduced tariffs on U.S. goods. But on social media, they say, we won't kneel. Publicly proud, privately desperate. And now, discontent is rising. Anti-communist banners are popping up. Professors are signing manifestos. People are fed up, not just with poverty, but with politics. But protests are dangerous. People are scared. Still, some are stepping forward, speaking out. Not fast, but it's coming. This is not just an economic slowdown, it's a breakdown of work, of dreams, of trust. From cheap lunchboxes to university grads working low-wage jobs, China's downturn is no longer invisible. It's in every home, every street, every hungry stomach. And yet, the people keep pushing on. Because that's what people do. Stay aware, stay informed. See you in the next video.